Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always excited to dig into some interesting data.
Well, today we're looking at the future of work. Kinda.
The future of work, kind of.
Yeah, it's always changing. But we've got this awesome LinkedIn report all about the top 10 fastest growing jobs in the US.
So we're talking real data, not just speculation.
Exactly. It's based on millions of actual LinkedIn profiles.
That's a pretty incredible snapshot of what's happening out there.
And you know what's crazy? The US job market actually ended 2024 pretty strong.
Yeah, I saw that. Unemployment dipped lower than expected.
Exactly. Shows there's always opportunity somewhere, even when things feel a bit shaky.
This report helps us see exactly where those opportunities are popping up and, maybe more importantly, what skills you need to grab them.
Okay, so LinkedIn looked at data from January 2022 to July 2024 to figure out these fast-growing jobs.
And they didn't just stop there. They also looked at skills, past experience, and the best locations for landing each job.
We'll definitely hit all those juicy details as we go. Ready to kick off our countdown.
Hit me with number 10.
All right, at number 10, it's the security guard.
Security guard. Really?
Yeah, I know, maybe not the most glamorous.
But think about it. It shows how much we all need to feel safe. Businesses, individuals, everyone.
That's a good point. And check this out. The report says most security guards only have like 2.2 years of experience.
So if you're thinking about a career change, this could be a good way to start.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a ton of experience under your belt.
Shows this list isn't just for newbies, it's for anyone, looking to make a move.
Number 9 is the sustainability specialist, sometimes called an environmental analyst.
No surprise there, right? Everyone's talking about going green.
And it's not just talk, it's turning into actual jobs.
For sure, for sure.
And it looks like these roles are mostly in bigger cities, New York, LA, San Francisco.
Makes sense. Those places are usually ahead of the curve on all this stuff.
Makes you wonder, if you care about the environment, maybe moving to one of those cities could be a good move for your career.
Interesting thought. Like, how much does location really tie into all this?
Right. Okay, one more interesting thing. The report says 66% of sustainability specialists are women.
Huh. So it's not just a guy thing, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Mm.
Okay, moving on to number 8, we've got the outside sales representative.
Or a field sales representative, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
All about those face-to-face client relationships.
Which is super interesting, everything being online these days.
I know, right? But I guess some things never go out of style.
Human connection, you can't beat it.
The report actually highlights their top skills: cold calling, account management, sales operations. All about that direct interaction.
Huh. I guess some things really are timeless.
I noticed something in the data. A lot of these sales reps are in Houston, Dallas, Atlanta.
So location matters, for sure. Maybe certain jobs just cluster in certain areas.
Yeah, probably because of the industries that are big in those places.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 7 is a bit of a mouthful. Director of Development.
Director of Development. I'm not sure I've heard that one before.
The report says it's also called Director of Advancement or Director of Major Gifts. So maybe you've heard of it by a different name.
Okay, now those ring a bell. But what exactly do they do?
Think nonprofits, educational institutions. They're the fundraising superstars.
Ah, so they're the ones bringing in the big bucks to keep those organizations going.
Exactly. They build those crucial relationships with donors, write grant proposals, really make sure the money keeps flowing.
A lot of responsibility. And the report says their top skills are fundraising, grant writing, and community outreach.
A mix of strategy and knowing how to connect with people. Not easy.
This one's got some decent flex work options, too.
Yeah, 18.9% remote, 32.9% hybrid.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Right, ready for number 6?
Let's hear it.
It's the event coordinator.
The masters of organization.
Seriously. They're the ones who make sure everything runs smoothly.
Conferences, weddings, those big corporate bashes.
The report lists skills like event planning, social media marketing, and, of course, customer service.
And a lot of them come from backgrounds in marketing, sales, or admin roles.
Yeah, it's like those skills you learn there translate really well to event planning.
Interesting, like you don't always need a super straightforward career path.
All right, get ready to be surprised by number 5. It's the travel advisor.
Travel advisor. I thought with all the online booking sites, that job was, going extinct.
Oh, no, right? But the report actually suggests it's because travel's gotten so complex after the pandemic.
So people want a human expert to guide them through all the chaos.
Exactly. Somebody handle all the details so they can just relax and enjoy the trip.
Makes sense. Sometimes you just need a real person to talk to.
And it looks like a lot of travel advisors come from sales, customer service, or admin roles.
Yeah, I can see how those skills would be a good fit.
Plus, the report says 26.7% of these roles are remote and 4.9% are hybrid.
So maybe you can travel the world while helping others do the same.
All right, number 4 is the Workforce Development Manager, sometimes called a Learning and Development Manager.
Oh, yeah, this is a big one with all the changes happening in the workplace.
Technology is changing everything, and this role is all about helping people keep up.
Upskilling, reskilling, making sure everyone has the tools to stay relevant.
Exactly. And a lot of these positions are concentrated in Los Angeles, Columbus, Ohio, and Seattle.
Interesting mix of locations there.
And here's a perk. The report says 41.7% of these positions offer hybrid work.
Wow, that's pretty significant. Shows they understand the need for flexibility these days.
Okay, ready for the top 3.
Get me.
Coming in at number 3, it's the physical therapist.
Always in demand, right? People are always going to need help recovering from injuries or managing health issues.
Yeah, and it seems like a really rewarding career, helping people regain their mobility.
Making a real difference in people's lives. And New York City, Boston, and Chicago are the top hiring spots.
But it looks like remote work isn't really an option for this one. Only 0.3% remote and 2.1% hybrid.
Makes sense. You need to be hands-on for this kind of work.
All right, ready for the big reveal. The top 2 spots.
Lay to me.
Drum roll, please. By number 1 and 2, it's AI engineer and AI consultant.
No surprises there. AI is everywhere you look these days.
I know, right? It's changing everything.
And these are the folks who are building and implementing all this amazing technology.
The AI engineer is more focused on the technical side, designing, developing the AI models.
And the AI consultant helps businesses figure out how to actually use AI to solve their problems.
Exactly. They're both shaping the future in pretty incredible ways.
The report says San Francisco, New York, and Boston are the big hubs for AI engineers. Makes sense. Those are tech hotspots.
But one thing that's a little concerning, the gender breakdown for AI engineers is 80% male, 20% female.
Yeah, that's a pretty big gap. Definitely something we need to address as AI keeps growing.
So that's our top 10. A pretty interesting mix of jobs, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. It really shows how much things are changing and how important it is to stay flexible and adaptable.
Totally agree. Don't forget to like and subscribe.